regularly go to that last five. Teb usually having to dig deep and find a really creative way to kill DSS immediately to close out the game. And also, guys, if you're just tuning into the stream, you also want to do a exclamation mark NRG. We're having a raffle giving away some free NRG shirts and jerseys, some nice swag. So go ahead, do that. Click on the link, go through that Google form, have yourself a great time. But right now, we'll enjoy losers finals just starting.
Yep, and only 22% and 8% on each of these players. This is going to be, a match that is just going to be explosive. It's going to come down to the big punishes and who is going to outplay their opponent in the neutral. Because when they get the one opportunity, who can take it that mile?
And right now, it's Teb who's finding his opening, so he's the one who's piling on all this damage. But, give DSS the same thing, and he'll do just as much pain. We're going to see an up B, not quite kill, but even out that percent, and he finds another up air right along the ground.
No, but you have to commend DSS for that last conversion, actually following the DI of Teb all the way, but he is going to get dunked one more time. Is that Lonzo? Uh-oh. The down air leading into some more. Again, the forward throw into that up smash, and that's very hard for you to go ahead and get out of. And that's actually an option. Like, if you hit air dodge, you can just charge up the up smash.
Yeah, I know, right? If it supplies its own mix-up, and it's going to be safe against the air dodge landing lag in any case.
Down throw, Teb just going double jumping very early and even up being early.
Here we go though. Dash attack into the up B coming in through for DSS. Not bleeding too much on that stock, especially considering how early his previous one was taken. That ended up going very well for DSS.
No, I mean, that's actually just fortunate for DSS as well. The fact that the second of the shuttle loop connecting this time around, I know that was something that he's been struggling with this whole day.
I want to point out, we saw the down throw to Tornado, and normally that ends up being a great way to rack on 30 damage, but it looked like Teb actually DI'd down and managed to hit the ground before the Tornado was able to hit him.
No, I mean, additionally, he ended up letting out the Flood, so he wanted to push DSS off, and guys, if you don't know, at a Tornado, Meta Knight goes into a free fall state.
Yes, absolutely.
So if he ended up falling off stage, that was going to be a quick stock. DSS hitting a couple of hits of that back air. Sending Teb off stage, not going to get to anything else, but he does get that dash attack. Here comes the ladder. No, last hit not connecting, and DSS needed that last hit to take away the stock.
Absolutely, yeah. Every little percent counts at these early percents, and that up smash already almost ending DSS's life. He's finding the back air there, finds the off stage. This is where DSS is so good is in his edge guard play.
Ooh, Teb just kind of threatening with that forward smash. DSS wisely just getting away, and also just not even going to that platform. He's like, cool, I'm not getting back thrown. I'm going to allow you to wait and come back to me, and I'm just going to try to shark you underneath. Ooh, another neutral air, runs up all the way, not going to catch him. The whiff grab going to get punished by a grab of DSS.
Man, air dodging above a Meta Knight is such a scary thing, but like you sometimes have to do it to let the Meta Knight know that he can wait for it and try to up B you, but if he waits, you die. Oh my god, that was so close.
And the single hit just putting on some alright percent, not getting exactly what DSS wanted, but here come those forward smashes all the way, just threatening.
Backing off in that situation, trying to catch a spot dodge, a moment of panic, but DSS doesn't give it to Teb.
Backer, again, these early up Bs are helping out Teb.
Teb's recognition. Oh, calling out the approaching down air, throwing in a taunt for good measure to try to just tilt the opponent a little bit. But F smash has his way of controlling space, especially since that was the first F smash he threw that whole game, right? Made sure that Teb was sleeping on that option right before bringing it out and taking the game.
Teb finally getting caught with his hands in the cookie jar, gonna get snapped right back from his parents, probably going on timeout.
Yeah.
Not really. Yeah, it's a good 15 seconds before we get on to this next game. And speaking of which, game 2 coming up here on Smashville. Alright, again, this patient neutral from both these players. Like I said in the first game, you gotta understand, it is about who takes their opportunity a mile. Who is able to get that optimized punish to take away the stocks. And speaking of optimized, DSS trying to do the same exact thing. Foot still going into that nair. Does Mario actually not get locked in the down tilt?
I'm honestly not sure. I assumed he did.
Okay. Might just be another setup then.
I think, you know what it might have been? DSS might have recognized he was too high. So he just wanted to get whatever damage he could before the roll-away happened.
Right, another dash attack leading into only a single up air. Teb, fortunately, able to fall out of it.
Oh, finding himself a few up airs, but that's SDI by Teb.
Oh, the back air. I think did he double jump? He did, and that's going to be the stock. DSS taking that one away.
Oh, man, fantastic stuff for DSS. Only at 47%. The rolls are different now. In the last game, it was Teb who took the first early stock, and now it's DSS's turn to have that lead.
Oh, another neutral air hitting Teb, but Teb with the immediate answer in the form of a forward smash.
Teb waiting below, poking away at that shield, just hoping to find something. With all of these jumps, DSS is able to hover around that platform rather safely.
DSS actually let out a single F-tilt. It didn't really lead into anything else, but that's something we can go ahead and keep an eye on. Just because if I'm not mistaken, I think the third hits can actually anti-air just because it's a pretty big swing.
Yeah, he swings the sword upward with the last arc, yeah. Both that F-tilt and that F-smash are going to help him a lot against Mario's stubby limbs.
All right, an up air again coming out from Teb. Fortunate for him, air dodging past that up air attempt once he overextended. But DSS playing very patiently, playing very defensively at that, and really just not giving an opening to Teb, and Teb needs to break this defense somehow.
Back air found. Teb still looking for anything, doing a bunch of spot dodges, and that gives DSS his opening to get another offstage situation. Send Teb forced to get up off the ledge. Won't be able to punish that.
With down air coming out, sending DSS to the heavens, but still not the stock. And now, look at this again. DSS kind of just playing so patiently. I just love the fact he's just stalling out right there.
Yeah.
He's not giving Teb a real opening and a read for him to punish right there at the top.
Yeah, he recognizes that at this point, Mario's kill options are kind of collapsed down, or he has to get a good grab near the ledge in order to back throw because it won't kill on center stage, or he needs to find himself a smash attack. And so long as DSS is able to stay under that stage lip, none of those things are really going to pull out together.
Well, good flows just kind of push him away. Neutral air still not going to land. I mean, at the same time, even on stage, he's just kind of asking Teb to come out and try to edge guard me. But the Mario trying to get to him, and that's going to be so hard, so he's not even attempting it.
It ended up being an up air taking out DSS, an up air poke through the shield, but it was at 150% already. So much mental energy spent just to take that stock, whereas DSS was able to stay calm, composed, just watch how Teb moves around in neutral in general.
Yep, we had down tilt not leading into the dash attack, and Teb had an opportunity there, unable to lead it into any more up tilts, but a shuttle loop from DSS, almost taking away the stock, trying to get the hardest to reads, but now Teb is going to take him for a ride.
It's something we see a lot of Meta Knights do. At the very low percent, they recognize, okay, no matter how bad things go, I'm not going to die, and if I'm right about this call out, because this is such a long-lasting move that also has a strong kill, I'm gonna be able to kill my opponent.
Wow, DSS end up having the read on that roll in, but end up going for a dash grab instead of just walking forward to get him.
Oh, looking for something again, but still finding these double up airs, but just an immediate shuttle loop inside of that situation, catching Teb off guard. That's always something that you have to watch out for. It's not just like your opponent's choices, air dodge or not air dodge, right? They can, if they have a kill move, they can toss that out instead if you're trying to bait out something.
Exactly. I mean, the only thing that DSS would have to be wary of is the fear of Cape. If he does whiff a shuttle loop, Teb can immediately just hit him a couple of times and it'll push him right back on stage. But hey, DSS understood he most likely is going to land this, and he does. And now he's up 2-0 against Teb when we're going to FD.
Teb playing extremely patiently once again. Like, the amount of patience that Teb is displaying just increases as the set progresses. And DSS is matching it patience for patience, getting himself a little bit of a hit, not being able to get the forward air, but still a couple up tilts for good measure, and finding himself another grab punish. This is huge, carrying him all the way to the corner.
Getting a lot of damage in, 64 right now until DSS finally lands that down air. Another up air, just trying to mitigate the damage that he already sustained, and now he gets the loop. Just leading into the ladder, but the shuttle loop's not going to do it.
It equalizes the damage, though, and that's one of the main things that DSS is looking for. His game plan is very clear here, which is whenever I happen to be able to take the lead, DSS intends then to just stand away. Just constantly just focus on whiff punishing the Mario every single turn.
Yeah, I mean, right on point. I think DSS might have heard you. Immediately whiff punishing that grab attempt from Teb with a grab of his own. Sour spot of that forward smash, not going to take away the stock. Really close though. Dimensional Cape coming out? Yes, it does. Going all the way to the other side. Teb not ready for it. The down tilt clipping that attempt of an up smash, and that forward smash taking the stock.
Another rare guest appearance by it, but so far every single time it's paid so much dividends. He waits until Teb feels comfortable getting into that space, challenging with aerials, and then that sword outranges all of them. And at the same time, it's so safe to throw out too because it has like no end lag.
That up smash almost taking away the stock of DSS, but he's still holding on, and Teb is just kind of unloading at the moment. He wants to try and get it. Early. Oh, I would actually like to see a down tilt, maybe even F tilt just because it's a little quicker. Ooh, DSS waiting for an air dodge, trying to catch him with the draw rush attempt possibly. Yeah, but
Teb being very aware, having been in this region for a couple of years, knows a thing or two about what DSS looks for off stage.
Especially DSS with an extra stock.
Yeah, oh yeah, when he has a stock to lose, he finds a way to lose
it. Well, now he doesn't.
Oh, that's
actually just going to clean that up with the quickness. I think that is so slick from DSS, and that's something that he's just added to his game in recent weeks. And it's just like foxtrotting back and forth, trying to just find the opening when his opponent actually just whiffs. And it's actually like shimmy-esque from Street Fighter. And you're continuously moving back and forth. And once you get that one jab or that one normal that is out of your range, you immediately go get him right afterwards.
Right. So there's a little safety dance that you just do right at the edge of your opponent's range. Right at their magic circle, so to speak.
Oh, if that was facing the other way, that was going to connect, possibly taking away the stock. But very fortunate stuff for Teb holding on and getting a punish of his own.
The great thing about that S smash too, though, is that it would have caught a roll in, right?
Yeah.
So like it was still covering options potentially.
All right, again, these F tilts kind of coming out now. Not going to lead into anything else, but Teb immediately just running up, getting that grab.
Oh there into Spike!
No!
And he dies for it, though. It doesn't come together. DSS keeping his DI towards the center stage, being able to survive through all three games.
That's not what we want to see.
Hey, I like seeing players